Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. Also, please note that although this is for October, you can be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Okay, now, at the root of whatever's going on here is this Nine of Cups and this Tower. Now, she holds two cups that have skeleton heads on them. Can you see them close up? Yep. All right. What that indicates is that change is coming. Now, the fact that it is at the root, most likely that change has occurred. It came in the form of the Tower. Okay, so change has occurred. There was most likely with the Tower, there was something perhaps somebody was in denial about, wasn't seeing. There were cracks in that foundation that just could no longer hold up these walls. There could have been a shocking revelation with the Tower, or a shocking event that occurred. Something changed in a huge way, and it was very emotional. It could for some have involved a third party. It could be that somebody felt shut out. It could be that somebody felt that just everything was against that relationship getting off the ground or going anywhere or moving to another level. It could be, I feel, that somebody just maybe became overwhelmed, frustrated with regards to a situation and decided to walk away. Just bang, like that. They were unhappy with the options in front of them. They were unhappy with the current situation. They could have been confused. They may feel like they were disillusioned. However, it could be this person jumped the gun. It could be that I have the shattered mirror here, and it could be that what once seemed very smooth is now like in chaos and pieces everywhere. It feels like somebody's belief system gets like an overhaul, or the change that's happening is happening in the belief system. And this can be very emotional. This has to do with it has to do with working together and being on the same page. This person clearly felt disillusioned with that. They weren't happy with those options, or weren't happy with what was being offered. This person feels like they were frustrated. It feels like, oh, everything is against this ever happening. Maybe this person was very negative, and maybe this is what needed an overhaul. Maybe that negativity were the cracks in the foundation, or were causing these cracks everywhere to appear. This could be a culmination of many emotional experiences that exploded here, brought in the Tower, from what I see here, because there's many emotions that are stacked up and piled on those shelves. Okay, it's almost like they were saving them up up, you know, not intentionally, but it's like they were maybe things never dealt with, you know, that just sat on the shelf, and it caused this huge explosion. And so after the explosion, what we see is they're trying to just understand everything. They're in this pause and reflect period. They're kind of in the in between. They don't really know where they're going from here. They've ended it, and now maybe they're just trying to understand everything. Yeah. Confusion. It feels like I mean, they're in reflection, going through the emotions. Um, I feel like this person, the interest is still here for this relationship. The love actually is still here. I feel like this is what needs to be taken care of. Things that no longer emotionally serve them, that created this tower moment, really. So, what we see, um, this is what you don't see coming. And this is this is new information, and it brings about, this new information brings about somebody, this is thinking, planning about meeting and talking. So they could have either discovered this new information in that hangman pause reflection period. They could have discovered that information, or, I mean, they could have come to an understanding. They could have had that, you know, awakening moment. Or this is new information that they have actually gained from somewhere, something, someone. This is information that they, new information that they didn't have over here, that they bring to the table later. But I feel like in order to restore the tower, or to restore or the harmony here, this overhaul needed to happen. Because it's shown to be a welcome change with this death. The priest there, okay, he's welcoming this change. Here's the priest. The belief system needed to change. And now, with that, he can restore the order. Can regain control of a situation. And that's what he's thinking and planning to do. But what I see here we have this this meeting again, this reunion. And we have the Two of Swords on this. Okay, so Two of Swords. This is about taking action to go after something, someone, and to do the right thing. For that, with regards to that, they're missing information, but this information we know is coming. The Two of Swords is about reason, but the sea, okay, in the background and the moon show that intuition plays a role in this decision as well. So this card tells this person that to make this decision, well, they will have to use everything at their disposal. Okay, so the ravens would also represent thought and memory. So they will have to rely on past experiences and logic to make this decision. But the blindfold that she wears here, it tells us that this person doesn't know everything and probably will not before the action is taken. So it's almost like they need to take action. Once they have all the facts at their disposal, they will have to rely on the intuition to know how they're going to wield those swords. We have justice as our final card. So this is about doing what's right. It's about restoring balance, which we talked about. It's about taking responsibility for one's actions. And that would be most likely having to do with this tower and that 5 of coins. Yeah, taking responsibility for one's actions. And depending on their behavior, the card can be welcome or feared, I suppose. Yeah. And so to this we add the clover and the Cupid. And so I feel that what has happened here could very possibly be brief, even if the solution can feel like it's at a distance. It will actually be brief. Okay. There's luck here that drops in this person's lap. There's luck here that drops into this person's lap. Let me see. The clover can also represent a flash or even a lucky thought, like a thought that will lead them kind of like to that pot of gold. So clover, Cupid. Here we have a craving, an attraction. It's a connection with Cupid. It's just like really powerful, or has a powerful impact on you. And we see that in this card. Look at the intensity here. A determination. So this could be a determination to get the truth or to get the facts needed to restore the situation. Because he's riding into Justice card. From that 2 of Swords, where he may not have all of his facts, he's determined, though, to get them. And how is he going to get them? by taking action, what we spoke about earlier. And he's going to take action, and he's going to have that meeting. And maybe it's at that meeting because it said that they didn't really have all of his information. And what they can't see coming is, again, we have the meeting and the new information. So you know what? Honestly, you're the one who has that information. That, I mean, if this is the way it's going and they are the other person, the one that's coming to you, you're the one that's going to provide the information that allows, you have the information they're missing. And thus, when they take action to meet with you, to actually hear you out, that's when the order gets restored. Maybe back here there was no understanding, there was no listening. Somebody just automatically, boom, shut you out. Because of a belief. So there's a lucky break when it comes to this situation. And there is an intense longing that this person has for you, even if they're not currently with you. So very, very interesting. If it is the way I described, you actually hold the key to all of this. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.